What up, Dokkanners? Finally, we have some news on Global. This was dropped last night, 30 minutes after the World Tournament concluded on Global. And at that point, I was just so done. I dropped this on Twitter and I just said, I'm out. I'm done. So now I am bringing you this video. Kid Goku is coming up next on Global. We have now official confirmation, courtesy of the in-game Dokkan event preview. So this means that tonight we will likely get the Twitter animations. We will get to see what their unit super attacks look like and everything. We will also hear the active skill. I know some people are very curious about what the voice acting is going to sound like. Hopefully it's good. Then tomorrow we will get the data download, and then ultimately the banner will release. So in terms of content, in terms of summoning, and in terms of content, we are getting very, very close. Just a couple of days left, folks, and things will pop off again in terms of new stuff. But let's talk about everything else in here. Let's start with the LR Metacooler Army EZA. This unit finally receives his EZA on Global almost 8 months after JP had this. Now, JP got this before the worldwide download celebration even happened. So they got to enjoy the Metacooler Army hype along with every other Metacooler or just cooler in general during its heyday. During this recent worldwide download celebration, it was all about cooler. So you were able to run the army with the Carnival LR, with the AGL Dokkan Festival EZA, with all the free-to-play newly acquired TURs and EZAs. It was just awesome. It was awesome for the cooler fans out there to get to enjoy this unit over on JP. Global didn't get this. We are now getting it here, and what better time to drop this than with a random Kid Goku? I mean, it makes perfect sense, right? Global Dokkan devs, you clowns. So we're finally getting this guy. If you don't have him, I would recommend picking up one copy. It is actually pretty decent. One copy is enough to have a chance to launch these additional attacks, which is the main appeal here. But not only that, it's also because this unit helps facilitate more out of your main units. Like if you consider a team that you're running with a Metacooler squad, like if you're running the Dokkan, or not the Dokkan Fest, the Carnival LR lead 200%, right? You have 2 of these physical LR Metacoolers. You have 1 on each rotation. Who are you running as their link buddy? Who are you running there? If you're trying to run a whole Metacooler team, you can't do so with the AGL Dokkan Fest because they're the same name. You can't do so with the INT support because they have the same name. Your only option in terms of Metacoolers would be the free-to-plays, where they have their extra little tag at the end of their names where it says AGL, STR, etc. This Metacooler Army helps mitigate that need by bringing one of these guys into the fold with a big bad boss's link, with auto regen and a ton of good stats along with it. So this will make your Metacooler Army rotations a whole lot better because this unit is now no longer going to have to be sitting on the sidelines. It can be in slot 2. It's not a slot 1 unit, it's a slot 2 unit. This Metacooler will be your slot 1, this can be your slot 2. They do work very well together. Raises attack and defense for the 12 key, causes Colossal. Raises defense for 1 turn, causes Mega Colossal for the 18 key. Raises extreme class allies attack by 30% for 2 turns, not just 1, but 2 turns. Recovers 8% health, attack and defense plus 100, plus an additional attack and defense plus 100. The more HP remaining, the greater the stat boost. This is also going to be more often than not used to its full extent because of the fact that the team is going to be very regulated in terms of health, regen, and all that. You're going to be finding yourself at full health a whole lot more than you'd expect. You have auto regen courtesy of this link right here. Every Metacooler has this. You have 5% healing. You also have reduced damage received by 5%. You also have other units who give you some heals in their passive. Metacooler will give you some heal when they revive, which is a full heal. You also get some heals from this guy, I believe. Yeah, well, we can't see it here. Let me actually pull it up on the Dokkan Wiki. Metacooler disambiguation. This guy gains, I think it's like 5% health just by getting slapped. Let me see. This guy right here with his EZA recovers 10% HP at the end of the turn in which an attack was received. So there's a lot of different ways that these characters will heal you. So more often than not, you're going to find yourselves at max health where you can utilize the full effect of this guy's passive. And he's also going to be very useful against the Tech Cell Max event. Then this guy provides a key plus 3 defense plus 30% stat boost for artificial life forms, making the auto regen even more effective. High chance to launch up to 2 additional attacks, each of which has a medium chance to become a super attack. So with one unit, with one copy, you can have possibly 3 super attacks happen on 1 turn. 1 defense boost, 1 defense boost and attack boost, another defense boost and attack boost. You could get some nice stat growth there and some nice damage and some nice tanking. This guy is pretty decent. If you don't have enough to buy this unit, maybe you're still waiting for something else, which is totally fine. But I just want to let you know that this unit is actually pretty useful in the grand scheme of things. So that being said, let's move on to the Extreme Super Battle Road announcement. Youth is coming up next, which is very understandable because the Youth Dokkan Festival lead is coming up. You can use either the physical unit that just dropped, or you can also have the, well, not just dropped, it's going to, the INT Dokkan Festival Kid Goku or the INT Gotenks. Either one of them would work just as well. This is an easy 8 Dragon Stones to get for the Youth Extreme Super Battle Road. Shouldn't be that difficult at all. And that's pretty much it. So in terms of the campaign, we know how it's all going to play out. We will probably get this Dokkan Festival EZA announcement once we get the campaign, which is usually the day of the banner dropping, like 6 hours before that. In terms of anything else, we will probably also get this meat event. We haven't received any word on it yet. We'll probably get this during that. It basically just gives you more meat. It also costs a lot of stamina, so this is going to be a nice way to burn up your stamina anytime you're you know, trying to go to sleep or something like that. But you can also earn some stones from this, a bunch of meat as well. So yeah, this will help you guys just play more Dokkan. And the last thing is the God Goku EZA. So we don't know about that yet, when exactly it's going to be happening. My guess is that's going to be happening during the second half of February, aka basically during part 2, as Kid Goku's Dokkan Festival does not have a part 2. My original prediction was that Golden Frieza would be the part 2 to this Kid Goku, as neither celebration had their respective counterparts. But now that we've already had the Golden Frieza, we are going to have to wait and see what comes up in part 2. Could it be a Battle of Gods global focused part 2? Could it be an empty junk LR banner during part 2 that they just throw out there to fill in the gap, but the main draw is the God Goku EZA? Will it be a global first, or will it be the LR Hachiyak Goku that JP received just a couple months ago before all of this hubbub regarding the worldwide or the 8-year anniversary? We'll have to wait and see. We probably won't find out about that for maybe another week or two. So other than that, we have all of this to look forward to. So yay, more content. No more World Tournament, and actual Dokkan stuff can be happening once again. I'm hyped. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about here is the unit itself, the Kid Goku unit itself, the physical Dokkan Festival. I received a question. I'm not going to say who asked me this because I don't want to say it. It was just an innocent question, but it just made me think I should point this out. Now, when it comes to this unit's super attack arsenal, there are 3 attacks that are possible: regular super, Link super attack 1, and Link super attack 2. These super attack animations are contingent on who you have on the rotation. If you've got Android 8 Hachan, you will get 1 super attack animation. If you have one of these 5 characters, Yamcha, Roshi, Oolong, Bulma Youth, Bulma Bunny on this rotation, you will get another super attack animation. Both do the same thing. So in terms of damage and all that, they do the exact same thing. In terms of the animation, it's different. So it's a very superficial thing that is not really worth pursuing. Now, if you're trying to accommodate one of these super attacks, I would just like to throw out some very obvious pieces of advice here. Let's just go through these disambiguations real quick. Please don't bring Oolong. In my professional opinion, I would like to tell you all, demand that you all do not bring Oolong on your team. Here's why. There's your Oolong. This is the only Oolong in existence. I would highly recommend you do not bring this guy on your team under any circumstances. I would imagine, probably as of me saying this now, some people are going to do it in an act of defiance, but it is your funeral, not mine. So yeah, Oolong is not ready. He is not Dokkan ready. There is no banner unit out there. There needs to be an Oolong, though. I will admit, there needs to be a summonable Oolong that is actually decent. This ain't it, though, so don't use that guy. Yamcha, there aren't too many serviceable units here. These 2 guys are jokes. They literally have 0 stats. The Dokkan Festival Yamcha will end up being the best option in the bunch. We don't have this yet. This guy will be dropping on global at the end of April. So this baseball Yamcha, no good. This is the free-to-play one that you're getting from the story event that's coming up. This guy's okay. He's not that great. He provides some stats to superclass allies. He's an attack booster for the turn. And yeah, overall, he's not the greatest. So he will be probably one of your only 2 options with Yamcha, which is either this guy or the Yamcha Poir, who is also just not that great. And Yamcha Poir, I think, is immobilized in the presence of a Peppy Gal's unit. Yeah, character is stunned. So, I mean, the gimmick is nice. The animation looks cool here, but Yamcha's bad. Until Dokkan Festival Yamcha shows up, forget Yamcha altogether. In terms of Master Roshi, you got some good ones here. The tech and the physical one. Everybody else is kind of meh. This guy's okay. This guy's the Baba Shop EZA. He's really more of a mono type team sort of support because he provides support to STR and whatnot. But even then, like, his links, when fit in with other STR units, are probably not going to mesh. So this guy sort of just works himself out. And then for the Bulma side, there's no Bunny that you want to bring. There's no youth that you want to bring, except for the physical Bulma EZA. This guy's actually good. Bulma has some nice stat growth that can happen from dodging and receiving an attack. So you also gain health with every rainbow keys tree you pick up. You also have 5% damage reduction on super attack. You combine this with the Kid Goku unit, you're going to have some nice resiliency from this Bulma. I've actually used this Bulma on several legendary events, legendary Goku and Vegeta events. This unit can actually hold her own, surprisingly, when in the right situation, though. So with the Kid Goku, that could be one of those right situations. And then the last thing is the Hachan. That's how you get the final link super attack, which is down here. You have to have Hachan Berserk excluded, which, who is the Berserk Hachan? Let me see. Is it this guy? Oh, Hachan Berserk is this guy. So he doesn't count, but everybody else counts. So the free-to-play Halloween Hachan works. This guy would fit on your team. Although, what does he do? Actually, yeah, he's not bad. With his EZA, let's see. Raises attack for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, high chance to stun. Attack and defense plus 125, plus an additional attack and defense plus 80. Reduces damage received by 25% when HP is 80% or less. Guards all attacks for 8 turns from the start of the turn. You combine this guard with 8 turns with the damage reduction that the Kid Goku gives. That's a good combo. Additional attack and defense plus 80 and launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack after 8 turns after receiving an attack. So this is actually a good unit. This is free to play. This is a free to play Hachan. This is the summonable Hachan. This guy is the unit that everybody really wants in terms of a banner unit. Dragon Ball Saga Sublead, greatly raises attack, causes supreme. Attack and defense plus 80, reduces damage received by 20%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 80, and reduces damage received again by 30% when there's an ally whose name includes Goku Youth attacking in the same turn. So these guys are meant to be run on the same rotation. He plus 8 plus an additional attack and defense plus 80 for 5 turns after receiving an attack. Starting from the 5th turn, reduces damage received by 30% and recovers 80% health when HP is 20% or less. So this guy is a beastly tank who should be run with the Kid Goku, but this guy also works. And then the last one, who is my favorite, is the STR World Tournament Hachan. If you guys have this guy from your World Tournament, this is the time to make use of him because he is going to be functioning very well with the Kid Goku. Cause supreme damage, lowers attack and defense, medium chance to stun, cool. Attack plus 150, guards all attacks for 3 turns after receiving an attack. Reduces damage received by 8% with each attack received, up to 40%. Attack and defense plus 120 when there's a Goku's family category ally on the team. I'm hyped for this unit to actually be good. I never use World Tournament characters. Now I will have the option to with this Kid Goku, either with my own Kid Goku or the friend unit. So yeah, this is what we've got coming up, folks. Get some of your free-to-play World Tournament units ready because they will finally have some purpose in this game once again. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, what are you excited for in this upcoming celebration? Is it the Kid Goku Dokkan Festival unit? Is it the Extreme Super Battle Road for Youth? Is it the Metacooler Army EZA? Are you going to be buying that unit if you don't have him? Or are you saving up for the Hachiyak LR or something else altogether? Let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know I'm going to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.